That nigga slid, he slid me his number. He said, yo, homie, you don't never gotta fuck with nobody down here but me. And so when I called him, like my man, he couldn't keep up. You know, I'm a New York nigga, I'm on it. Like,
moving
moving
a little bit faster. And you got the work.
Ever seen me make that much money ever that fast. I like between Panama, with Panama, I ain't gonna, man, I never seen that much money, like never seen 100,000 come that fast. Like in days. And you know, that's how they was getting it anyway, but I never took like literally 9 ounces and turned that shit into 100,000 in like a month. And you know, and I ain't talking about dog food, I'm talking about straight regular, you know, flips. Like, oh, I'm gonna take this 9 and I'm gonna see 100,000 quick.
But you still copping from New York. You still copping from New York and just bringing it back down and shit.
Oh, nah, the plug. After you spend a certain amount of money, nigga, the plug comes to you, bro. I ain't. You know what I mean? I got to a point, son. This shit is a movie, my nigga. Wait till the series, man. I got a part for you, bro, in this.
Nigga, I'm in it.
Because I'm gonna be over there filming, man. My attachment to Baltimore, I mean, that's just the Eastern Shore, but I really have an attachment to Baltimore, man, just by, you know, being locked up with y'all, man. Being locked up with a lot of
deeper than that. Y'all caught y'all. See, we got some shit to get into, man. I got you. Yeah. Look, look, we got some shit to get into, right?
Speed past that. Maryland was really, like I said, I'm gonna speed it for you. That Maryland situation, same blueprint. Ain't changed nothing.
Set it up.
Only thing is you gotta fit in. It's your character, it's the way you move, it's what people, how they feel about you. It's gotta move. There you go, the blueprint.
So I'm looking at the situation, right? I'm gonna tell you, from Trenton, all right, so we talking New York, Panama put niggas on, you put your man on. We go to Trenton, you get put on, you feel me? You set shop up, you put your niggas on. So you setting pins up and letting your niggas knock them down. Cool, everybody eat. That's how this shit's supposed to go, you feel me? One of the illest things I ever said, and we say this shit on a couple episodes, is the motherfucking circle of success is every nigga in your clique is rich, your clique is rugged. Nobody will fall because everyone will be each other's crutches. That's one of the dopest lines I think ever fucking exists in history of how the fuck shit is supposed to be set up. You feel me? How shit's supposed to be set up. We ain't talking about none of the snake shit, none of that. You feel me? Because that's just what it's supposed to be. All right, so now we go to Maryland, we set that shit up, we hit a power plate, and then we bring our niggas in. Same fucking recipe, same paper route, like you say. So now that you done set them niggas up, I also heard you got niggas like Ty down there now and shit you was running across. So you was bringing them in and they bringing they niggas in. So now it's like New York take over type shit, right? Don't look all confused. We know how y'all New York niggas do. We know.
It was getting to get like that. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of my downfalls for, it ain't about just me wanting to see everybody eat was a downfall for me. And you know, hands down, toes down, whatever. You know what I mean? Me wanting to see everybody eat was a major downfall for me. You know what I mean? Because everybody ain't the same character. Everybody ain't gonna operate business like you are. You know what I'm saying? So I trusted niggas to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it used to cause a lot of problems. You know, it caused a lot of problems, a lot of this, you know, this and that and the third. But yeah, everybody eating, but it's enough money for everybody.
Always is.
So yeah, I brought a bunch of New York niggas in and a lot of things. You know what happened? See what you just said? It has started to look like to them that, yo, these New York niggas doing some takeover.
Yeah. It's always,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was. When you bring it down, you know, when it started with 2 and then it's 4, then it's 6, then it's 8, that shit always gonna look bad to niggas that was, you know, when it was 2, I was still eating. Now there's 8 of y'all motherfuckers. I gotta work a little bit harder for my plate. I gotta move a little bit different. You feel me? And that's when all of the beef and shit. So all right, fast forward. we into.
Nah. But
Go ahead.
hold on. How is it a takeover? But when everybody's making money, you never really
It's
supposed
always
to be taking. It's a takeover when it start being. There's a takeover when you start putting them chicks involved, messing with they chicks.
That's what I was about to say. So you always want to be, when you run in your neighborhood, you always gonna want to be the flyest nigga. You always gonna be one of the illest niggas. You want to be that shit if you that type of nigga, which majority is. You feel me? They say motherfucking pride is right before self-destruction. You feel me? And most niggas got that pride thing. So when niggas want to be, I'm that it nigga around my way. All right, cool. DeHaven came through. All right, so now I'm that it nigga, DeHaven getting money, but nigga, I'm still that it nigga. Now we got Jay over here, he getting money. All right, DeHaven, Jay. It's getting crowded, nigga. I still gotta be the it nigga.
Yo, but
nigga,
you
this is the
still
definition.
making money.
DeHaven. It's the definition of hate.
Making money.
It's the definition of hate. That's what niggas been hating.
Money though. Yo,
niggas don't think about it. Niggas rather fucking be superstars than make money. That's always been the case. Niggas want to be, they want the limelight. Niggas is a different breed.
Yeah, you speaking now. All right, you speak. Yeah, I know. But see, the average nigga, if he making money, he not even watching that shit.
The average
you
nigga
don't even care about
the
New York. You don't care about the other New York nigga because it ain't hurting your pockets. You still that nigga long as you getting your money.
You got the little bitches in your ear talking about, oh, you let them New York niggas come down here and set up.
Hey, nah, what's worse? What is worse when the people you dealing with, your man messing with them and they got a baby by others, that's when that come into play.
It get ugly.
It get ugly. That jealousy and envy. Them girls, boy, they play a part in that shit. You right.
Oh, man, look, I think I think majority of shit is behind the female. So look, right? So is that where Emory came into play? So now we in Maryland.
Jay ain't in there with me yet. This is what you ain't understand. Jay ain't
even down. Oh shit.
Nah, I ain't just pack up and I tell you it's a blueprint. Jay ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? I got Emory. I got Emory here under the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my little brother here now. Like, you feel me? And down here until my little brother get here.
Tell us. I got some OG stories. Hold up. Sorry to cut you off. I got some OG stories, you feel me? You and Emory in the mall. Tell us the situations with some of you and Emory going to. So Jay ain't here yet. You and M, how you hitting Emory up and saying what it is?
Emory that nigga. But, Emory, you know what? I can't say that. Emory I just took a liking into him, bro. Because if I sit there and label him, Emory was that nigga, and I had a whole bunch of Emorys, so I couldn't single him out. Emory, I just took a liking to him. He was one of them niggas that I really liked, and a lot of people respected him. You know what I'm saying? So when I was taking Emory to New York and Trenton with me before Jay came down. You know what I'm saying? I had Emory with me. Like, yo, Jay, this is my man Emory. He from down Maryland. Emory with me. You know what I'm saying? And we just developed that kind of relationship. And that nigga was like, my God. Like I said, when you was going to talk about that trip to the mall, yeah, Emory he's still a fashionable dude. Emory used to be one of the let's go to the mall, spend some bread. We over there. In Annapolis, I had Emory and 4 of his little mans. It was about 4 of them. I had a nice little team down there. We go to the mall and we heavy. I used to stay heavy with the next shit, the jewelry. We gonna do that. And we walking around. This was Annapolis Mall, but I've been to Madame and a few more. That when that was popping back then, oh yeah, that's another story. That's another story.
Baltimore shit, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Listen, that's the difference, right? You're gonna spend $5,000 in Madame, and you're gonna spend $500 in Annapolis.
Yeah, talk your Baltimore shit, man.
Yeah, you're gonna drop it you're gonna drop that shit over there in Madame. Like, motherfucker, they don't really know. I used to leave the shore and come to Baltimore and by myself and be at the El Dorado and shit like that, the strip
That's what I
club.
wanted
That
to
shit
know.
that was like a New York. I used to go to the El Dorado and run into my New York niggas.
Well, y'all niggas couldn't. So this was one of the things that we wanted to talk about. You feel me? As far as Baltimore, y'all thinking this is what 9495. So y'all had El Dorados, y'all had motherfucking different clubs. Y'all was on the Avenue, Pennsylvania. I know shit because I'm a young nigga, but I know shit because my OGs got to witness that shit firsthand. You feel me? So what's your what y'all also got some East Side connect, means East Side ties and shit too. East Side Baltimore, because I'm from East Side, you feel me? Y'all got some East Side niggas, and we gonna discuss your case and shit like that. But I know it's some niggas over there that was caught up with y'all whole situation too. You feel me? So with Baltimore, when you speak of Maryland is one thing, but if you ever came into Baltimore, it's a different thing, nigga. We don't even consider ourselves. I don't know if our kids even know they Marylanders. Like, like this shit is different here, nigga. I'm from Baltimore. Like,
you can't. They don't. The world will never understand it.
When we say Baltimore, it's no L, no T, no nigga. It's Baltimore. It's Baltimore, nigga. Like this. So
I say, right? So I say, right?
Yo, that shit is that nigga. What you say? You was hitting out the holes, all that shit, nigga. This is Baltimore. So,
yo, man, they can't front. They saw the wire. They can't front.
Man,
they
act
the
like
wire.
they didn't, man. This shit, we everything that they put out there. You feel me? We the wire, we the corner, we all that shit. You feel me? So,
oh word, you're right.
Yeah, we a lot of shit. You feel me? So. Homicide is Baltimore too. So, you know, like niggas might have, I think they might have said that shit was a different state, but whatever. It was Baltimore, nigga. This is Baltimore City. But anyway, y'all niggas is inside Maryland. You making your moves, right? And you doing what you doing. We all know Reasonable Doubt is considered to be one of the greatest albums in fucking hip hop history. Me personally, I think it's one of the greatest. Niggas will compare Reasonable Doubt to an Illmatic, blah, blah, blah. It's certain shit that I just never do. You feel me? And I once heard you refer to it as being one of the greatest too, so you agree. But I also heard you say, nigga, that's my life. Nigga was rapping your life. Do you feel as though Jay, when he did Reasonable Doubt, was, I'm not a biter, but I'm right. Picking up myself is like some big shit. But no, do you feel as though when Jay did Reasonable Doubt, he was actually spitting your life, or was that just his part inside of the movie that you created? You looking, you said, damn, nigga ain't never asked me like that.
When you said the party Craig created, you just like saying he was just on the outside looking in.
I mean, how do you feel about it? Because these was your words I'm talking about. Your words was he was rapping your life.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you exact his words, right? And I don't know if you could Google it or look at it, but when you read his book, Decoded, right? And he sit there from the very beginning. The nigga says, yo, once I found my voice, I just needed a story to tell. What story he told? Reasonable Doubt. That's all. That's my whole life right there. You see, from getting my side sprayed up to introducing him to the game. What life? I mean, he in the movie, but it's actually my life. He in the movie. It wouldn't be no talking about East Trenton groom me. You understand what I'm saying? That's on there. It wouldn't be none of that, right? You know what I'm saying? Spanish Jose introduced me to Kane.
I'm a hustler now.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Who life? Man, I'm not a nigga that gonna be on here at my caliber. I ain't gotta have billions, but my street credibility speaks for itself. I'm not gonna be online. If I tell niggas that's my life, you're gonna see it. And I ain't mad at it. That's just how it was. I lived it like shit. When he put it out, I was living like I made that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
real shit. So besides those stories, you feel me, that you felt as though was straight DeHaven life, you feel me? What did you have to do with JAYZ beginning? I mean, we already heard you say, you feel me, you was bigging up your little brother, a couple niggas up Trenton, you feel me, you telling them your little brother next up, this, that, and another. But what did you have to do with that beginning of JAYZ that got us to the point of we getting reasonable doubt? You feel me? Streets is watching, we getting that. Did you have any involvement in getting him to that point?
Nah, say that again. Did I have anything with getting him to which point?
To the point that we got JAYZ. I mean, we, you know, whether it was I'm gonna talk about everything after Hawaiian Sophie. Everything after Hawaiian Sophie, or even Hawaiian Sophie. Do you feel as though you were responsible for anything that he got up to that point? Did you help with the career? Did you do any type of, you know, we talking about JAYZ. We ain't talking about Sean little brother shit. We talking about JAYZ. Did you do anything or have any involvement in his career in the beginning of this shit?
Yeah. Yeah. The foundation of Rockefeller, that's where me and Dame relationship come in. See, that's a lot more detail. Like, I usually present this story when I do the screenings or on Patreon. But yeah, that's the Dame
you owe me.
Dash
You
story.
made you owe me. You made a lot of money in my state, DeHaven. We you owe me these stories now, my nigga.
Hey, yo,
so I need to give me as much as you.
That's the
give me as much
okay,
as you
let
can
me
give
give you
me.
a short version. Okay, I'll give you a short version. A short version. We're gonna sum that up because I don't want to go into detail.
Cool. I only met shit coming too.
I only met Dame through Jay, right? Jay bring him to me. This is who he is, bro. This is what he does. This is what can happen. Woo, woo, woo. Word, okay, Dame. If Jay say you is who you is, that's what it is, baby. It's all for the good, right? Cool. So Dame, outside of me and Jay relationship, here we are with me and Dame talking. Dame like, yo, bro, check this out, man. Yo, we really need this Roc-a-fella Records, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I know you got a decent basketball team, man, that you could put together and help me. And come play for me. You come play for me in this tournament for a little while. And when you know what I mean, help us get this company. No problem. I'm already playing in my own league. I ain't need to. I'm come play for you, Dame. Just on the strength, this is going to make this happen, son. I'm going to come play for you. And I'm going to come play for you. I'm going to bring all my all-star players with me. Come on, bring all my all-star players. I'm going to take you to the championship. The championship is, I'm sitting in the Dame Dash crib, and the niggas go, hold on, let me run downstairs. I'll be right back. He go downstairs to come up with Roc-a-fella Records, talking about, yo, dude, we did it. DeHaven, we did it. Oh, my job is done. My job is done. My job is done. Feel me? So when you ask me that, my job is done.
So you played your part. You played what you thought. You played what you thought your position was. So
for nothing.
Let's speed up. Cause look, nigga, I know my G, you got a lot of things to do. And again, I appreciate you even taking the time out your busy schedule to fuck with a nigga like me. So let's speed it up a little quick.
That you understand what I just said, though, right? Is that beneficial to say that, yo? Is that beneficial to answer you to go, yo, okay, that mean the nigga asks you to help me with a record company and I do my part? You know what I'm saying? Just on the love.
I've heard more than that, but I need you to confirm it. So if we're gonna go into that,
okay, yeah.
I've heard more than that. I've heard that you put money up for studio time. I heard that you used to provide security. I need you to tell me, nigga, because at the end of the day, I can't speak on your story. Keep in mind, the cards face up. This shit, I declare war with Ty Hill, is all about making sure that story is something that I'm interested in. It's nobody that'll ever come on this platform that I'm not interested in personally to knowing the truth or knowing at least their side of the story. So my nigga, I need you to tell me, is that something you want to answer? Word is you done put a lot of money into it, my nigga. Like, is that true?
Yeah, that's decent enough. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's decent enough. You asked for help. I gave you the help. That's, you know what I mean?
So
you can't deny that. You
provided the security sometimes when they needed it. You provided the nigga that I've even heard to the point of, and these niggas, this ain't like no, I read it somewhere. I've heard it from people that I know that, DeHaven was even providing the crowd sometimes. Is that true?
Providing the what?
The crowd. Niggas said that it was at one point that you was providing who was showing up at clubs when they needed it to look like it was more people at the club.
That's support. Yeah, nigga, that's what it is. We gonna play support, son. I'm gonna show up regardless, man. I'm gonna show up to support. Why wouldn't I, man? I did, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be, even though this is about my life, man, I wouldn't be saying that I done all of this, man, and I just wanted them to win. You know what I'm saying? I ain't expect nothing. The nigga a billionaire, my nigga. I ain't expect nothing, no bread or nothing from none of that shit, son. I just wanted to see niggas win. And that's where it went wrong at. That same situation with Dame, for only another months later, me and him get into it in South Carolina over some money.
You and Dame?
Me and Dame, that's our fallout.
You
know what I'm saying? We get into it over some money in South Carolina over show.
So was it a surprise when Roc-a-fella split, and you feel me? You got niggas like motherfucking Beanie Siegel, who was only around for a few years. You feel me? When Roc-a-fella split, was it a surprise to a nigga like DeHaven? And when niggas saying, "Oh, Jay did Dame dirty."
That's what I mean, though. You know what I'm saying? How is it a surprise to anybody if they knew what he did to me? See, the thing with Dame is, and this is where it flipped out on Dame. At that same argument we had about that money in South Carolina, and Jay, I was telling Jay, and Jay was telling me, yo, don't worry about the money, headache, leave it alone. You know, Jay was on some calm, smooth, dumb shit, right? And Dame not respecting that because Dame's still running off with the mouth. And that's not, that wasn't the time or the place for him because he all in the fucked up zone. This is all me. South Carolina niggas fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? And Jay just saying, calm, just chill, headache. Instead of him telling Dame, yo, stay in your fucking lane. You know what I'm saying? And you know who that is. He didn't. So right then and there, Dame see a weak link. You feel me? Like that's a weak link.
Infiltrate.
You know what I mean?
I can come between that.
And he gonna operate on that weak link until that shit break. You know what I'm saying? And now, when I'm out of the picture, this is where it's funny to me that, like, how you think if the nigga don't get rid of me, if you could talk a nigga out of stop fucking with me, how you think the nigga gonna do you? After you know the history between me and him.
Right, we actually got blood in it, literally blood in this shit together. How much more can you expect from a nigga?
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at everybody. Like, yo, my nigga, son, like you could be surprised about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit should be surprising, man. It's just the fact that everybody turned their heads. You know what I'm saying? Everybody watched what he did to me and just wanted to, fuck it, as long as, he ain't do it to me type of shit. Yeah, your number just didn't come.
Got you. But the niggas that's watching this YouTube too, make sure y'all niggas watching this YouTube. Log on to me and DeHaven, both of our YouTube, subscribe. Y'all see me fussing, I just now had to hit mute. I got fucking toddlers. I don't know what the fuck going on with them two. They could be upstairs beating the shit out of each other right now. I just told them, get upstairs now. DeHaven is on the mic. Hey, yo. So look, right? You ended up having to, in Maryland, you feel me? You ended up having to sit down. And you ended up being locked up on that whole charge is basically what? Conspiracy?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you ended up
I ended
sitting
up,
with the conspiracy. How long you ended up sitting?
I sat on for about 8 months, 9 months.
This is
Got out
98.
on, yeah. I sat for about 8 months, 9 months. I was going to trial, man, from Baltimore, them 9 months when I was in Baltimore. City fucking jail, my nigga. That's why a motherfucker can't tell me nothing. Yo, one thing about niggas, they can't tell me nothing because my truth, when I tell niggas, everywhere I hustled, right? I've been in a hole. I've been on the block with the niggas. I've been in crack house with niggas. Anywhere I've been in a hole. So when I say I've been through Baltimore, I've been in, once I say I've been to city jail, niggas already know.
Already.
Like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Already.
So yeah, I stayed in city jail, man, for about 9 months.
So you
got
9
out
months.
on bail.
You 9 months in. Hold up. Let's not even go to the bail yet, dude. You nine months in on that shit, right?
And let me hold on. And let me say, I was going to trial, man. Shout out to this nigga, because I never really be shouting him out. I don't know where he at this point in time, man. And I hope that nigga still holding his head. Yo, I was going to trial, neck and neck, cell to cell, having conversations with Emory Jones at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out motherfucking Anthony Jones, nigga.
Yeah,
oh, you
know
talking about real gangsters from Baltimore
real
now.
Gangster, where that nigga used to tell me, yo, hold your head up, G, all day. You know what I'm saying?
So shout out to real him, gangsters from Baltimore, man.
So I'm telling you about what I was dealing with, man.
What I told your peoples from the jump, I said, oh, this gonna be fun. You feel me? Because once he could say certain names, I already know what it is. You feel me? But keep in mind, I told you I already had a couple insights from you from Eastern Shore type shit. I already had certain shit from you. That's why I was already intrigued by the story. And then I found that intriguingness just off of what I heard names being mentioned. You feel me? But all right, cool. Right. You 9 months you sitting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before these 9 months, where was you and JAYZ relationship? I'm talking 9 months in one day. Where was you and JAYZ relationship at 9 months and one day? That day before you were inside, what state was you in when you got locked up?
I was in the South, man. I was in the South.
Okay.
Shit.
All right. So where was y'all relationship? Because this is 9/8. You getting locked up in 9/8.
We wasn't nowhere.
Reasonable,
it was
reasonable doubt drop. Reasonable doubt drop. What 9/6? So where was you and Jay relationship in 9/8, the day before you got locked up?
We wasn't talking at all. No, I was doing what I was doing, and he was doing what he was doing. It was a situation without fallout. But what happened is we had a fallout before Reason moved out, a terrible fallout. I don't talk about that much on my Patreon. You got to pay for that story there. It was a terrible. My nigga, that's why Patreon is worth it. You're going to get real deal. Like, it was a terrible falling out. Right? Okay. That shit never, ever resolved itself. You know what I'm saying? It just never resolved itself. It was just always fuck it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And you know, we got egos, niggas got money, we got egos, and there's nothing to talk about. The next time it was to be reached out was when this Fed situation happened. So we wasn't talking prior to it. You know what I'm saying? We really wasn't talking.
How long was that situation before 9/8? I mean years or months?
That situation took place in 9/5. That fallout took place 9/5. That's what I'm trying to, you know what I mean? So if it was, you know, and then he put out Reasonable Doubt. So Reasonable Doubt was already made. So you couldn't take it back. It was already made. You know?
Okay.
And it took off. And as it took off, once it took, That's what I'm saying. Once it took off, it kind of either leveled our situation or took it apart because, like I said, I celebrated it. He celebrated it. You know what I'm saying? But we still wasn't speaking. It still was on some, okay, you know, this shit is hard when we wasn't speaking. We didn't resolve that situation.